Hey YouTube, I'm gonna try something a little different tonight. Been doing a lot of talk and how-to videos on coyote hunting, and I'm gonna attempt something that is kind of new for me. I'm gonna try to take you guys along with me tonight. I'm not going out for a lot of sets, but I'm gonna do maybe 2 or 3 sets and really just see if I can make something happen. Just had about a 2 to 3 inch snowfall here in North Carolina, and I've never killed really anything in the snow, to be honest with you, other than maybe a rabbit or two, maybe a couple squirrels, just because I don't get a lot of snow here where I'm from. So I'm gonna go out tonight and see if I can string together a couple sets and hopefully get lucky. Gonna try to piece together a video if I do kill something. Like I said, I'm gonna try it and see how it goes. Not gonna be using my really nice camera just because, like I said, I'm trying this out for the first time. So I've got the GoPro that I'm filming on right now. The other footage that you're gonna be seeing, if this video goes as planned, is gonna be done with my ATN thermal imaging unit. And basically what I'm gonna do, or the idea behind it, is I'm gonna go to a set, kind of explain to you the type of area that I'm gonna be hunting, and do the intro and outro with the GoPro inside of the truck. And then it's gonna be switching over to the thermal imaging unit, which I can record off of, and kind of give you guys an idea as to what's going on, and will give you some, I guess, insight as to what my set looks like, and you'll also be able to hear some of the audio what I'm playing, hopefully. So anyway, here goes, guys. Hopefully it'll be fun. Hopefully I'm gonna whack and stack some coyotes. It should be fun. It's gonna be fun either way. I love it. So hopefully the video turns out okay and I get some pretty cool footage. Let's go shoot some. I'm gonna be heading right over there on that little point. I'm gonna look out across this field, and hopefully those coyotes are gonna come from that corner there, or right there, come straight across and make a good 100-yard shot for me. There's the call. It's about 50 yards in front of me. Basically, I've got a trail right out in there where these coyotes will come out. Also, straight in front of me, there's a chance of them coming. I have had them come from the right, but only 1 or 2 times. Majority of them come from right in there. So see if I can make it happen. There he is, guys. I knew he was out there. Got his ass, baby.
Hell yeah. Whew. Let me turn on this pup distress. I might be able to kill 2. God, I could hear his ass out there. That's another tip we're going to go over in another video. You keep shooting until he stops flopping. I've shot him and had him run around like that before, and they jump up and just damn take off running. I don't leave nothing to chance. Ammo's the cheapest thing about hunting. So you shoot until he stops moving. Just killed the biggest coyote of my career. This is a massive male. I have no idea what he weighs, but I'm going to try to get him drug out. I'm still down here in the field where I shot him at, so I'm going to try to get him drug out, get him back up to the truck, and then I'm going to break the scales out and I'm going to weigh him. But this is definitely the biggest coyote I've ever killed, so I'm stoked about it. He had a mate with him, and she started barking back up on top of the ridge. You might be able to hear her in the video. I don't know though. But this is a stud of a coyote. So let's I'm going to get him drug up, back to the truck, and get some close-up pictures of him under some better light, and hopefully be able to talk a little bit louder, because I don't really want to disturb too much stuff down here any more than what I already have. So we'll get this big boy drug out. Southern Extreme TV, baby. I love it. Well, guys, that right there was a pretty cool hunt. We'll go home and take a look at some of the raw footage. I ain't got a daggum clue if I'm gonna have enough edible or editing skills for this type of nighttime video stuff. I know the video that I got with a thermal scope, I know it's going to be good enough to make the cut, but I don't know what all the audio sounds like on this GoPro. Like I said, typically my GoPro, I only use it for second angle stuff, and there's not really ever any volume there, but I see a lot of guys on YouTube using their GoPros, but I think a lot of the guys have wireless mics that go with them. Unfortunately, mine doesn't, so if the audio in this is a little shaky, I'm sorry about that. I'm trying to speak up and speak a little louder, hopefully to make it a little clear. But basically what I did on this set, guys, is I went in, and this is an area that we deer hunt a pretty good bit. So I know where these coyotes are denning out. I know where they want to come from. I know what direction the wind is. So it makes it really easy in that sense to go in really quiet, set up, and be ready for where this coyote or coyotes are going to come from. Now, when I got down there into the bottom, it was a lot quieter than what I was expecting. When I left the house, there was a little bit of a breeze blowing, which is typically what I like. I don't like it to be dead calm because they can hear too good, and sometimes they get a little skittish and a little freaked out whenever that happens. So once I got off down that bottom and I realized how quiet it actually was, I knew this set was going to be one where I was going to have to really take my time, you know, play my sounds kind of quiet and not blare it too crazy loud. So I started my set off with a Coyote group howl, or it's called Coyote group, I think, on Fox Pro's website. And I started it out, if you're familiar with the Fox Pro calls, the call that I'm using goes to a volume 40. I started the sound out on about volume 22, and I slowly faded it up. Now, I didn't go all the way to volume 40. I stayed right around 32 to 33 on the volume. And as you hear the sounds, you'll hear the coyote pack that is on the recording. They'll naturally start fading out Once they start fading out, I fade the sound in and out to try to make it sound like there's coyotes kind of moving around in a circle or in a group, howling at each other. And then I let everything get quiet. And to be honest with you, I let things get quiet for a lot longer than what I normally do. After I howled that first time, I probably sat there, I'm gonna say 10 to 12 minutes before I ever made another sound. And the next sound that I did make was a vole squeak, played in on volume 25. Now a vole squeak is already quiet enough. Volume 25, it's just barely enough for me to hear it, but it's a high frequency noise, so those coyotes can hear it a lot better than the human ear can. So you got to keep that in mind, especially on these quiet nights like this. The idea behind that was I was hoping a coyote was going to come in and start trying to circle me, trying to figure out where I was at as far as the pack of coyotes that they heard earlier. And then when they hear the little vole or mouse, whatever it is, squeaking, maybe they'll come in and take a closer look. However, that wasn't really the case. I did have one coyote in the direction that this one came from start howling back at me about 20 to 25 minutes into the set. Once I heard that, I played a female, I think it's a female long or deep howl, and I played it 1 or 2 times, fading it in and out for maybe 5 to 10 seconds each time, with about a 2 to 3 minute pause in between. I did that twice. After that, I let everything die down and get really quiet for probably, I'm gonna say 6 to 7 minutes. I didn't make another sound. So if my math is right, I'm rough estimating here, I was on this set for roughly 50 minutes. And I shot this coyote at about the 45-minute mark. The sound that I played that I believe made this coyote come in is called a coyote death scream. And I don't know if this is Fox Pro's sound or not. I think, honestly, I found this sound online somewhere else. Don't hold me to it though. You might want to go to Fox Pro's website and look at their sound list. It might be one that I got from there. I'm not 100% sure on that. Basically what I did is I played in on volume 32. That's why I started it out at. And I started playing it, faded it out 1 or 2 times, hit the mute button and stopped it. Now that sound played for a total of maybe 4 to 5 seconds before I completely shut it off. After that, let things get quiet for about 2 to 3 minutes, and then I played it again, did the exact same thing, 4 to 5 seconds, then completely cut it off. After I did that, I decided that at that point they were either going to come in or they wasn't going to come in, and I was going to get up and go to the next spot. Now I was sitting there, I heard something cross the creek over there in front of me, and once I heard something cross the creek, I went in and got the thermal imaging over there, and I seen this coyote come out into the field. And if you can tell, reading the body language of that coyote, I could tell that he wasn't gonna smell me because I knew the direction of my wind. I had a crosswind. He was directly in front of me. B, he wasn't coming in really searching for anything. He was just kind of coming in to investigate, kind of see what might have happened in that area. Now, I don't know if you can tell it or not in the video that I've got, but when I was looking at the coyote through the thermal, he actually came in and made basically a coyote scrape. So basically he came in and scraped out a bunch of snow and started to take a pee right there. That's when I shot him. So, I mean, it worked out in my favor. You know, it's just an awesome hunt. First thing I've ever really killed in the snow. So I'm absolutely blessed for this hunt. It's the first time I've ever really tried this nighttime type of hunting / video stuff. Don't know how it's going to turn out, but hopefully the footage is good enough to where I can continue doing these things. Obviously, I'm going to learn a little bit from this video, what I did right, what I did wrong, and hopefully the videos are going to start getting better as the season goes on. So I'm going to go home, take a look at this coyote. I'm going to weigh him, and I'm going to let you guys know how much the coyote weighed, probably a couple ending video close-up shots of him. I'll put a list down there of exactly what he weighed. I'm going to guess this coyote in the 30s, to be honest with you. I really think this coyote is going to go 31, maybe 32 pounds. Now, I could be completely wrong, and maybe I'm just taking a big step here, but I think he's going to be close to it. So, other than that, guys, I'm going to go ahead and clock out. Stay tuned for coyote hunting tip number 4. It's going to be coming hopefully this coming Monday, if not Monday, Tuesday, if everything goes well. So, guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe. If you got any questions of anything that I didn't cover, be sure to ask it in the comment section. I'll try to answer any questions that I can. Other than that, guys, be safe out there. Thank you guys for watching Southern Extreme TV. Until next time, I'm Blake Myers, guys. Thanks for watching.